Hey there everybody, it's Ginger of Red coming at you from Red, and welcome to another episode of DRS Insight. Today, I'm going to answer the commonly asked question, why do we love Dark Souls? Now, there are a lot of common answers out there discussed throughout the internet about this very subject, but I wish to present my own personal view on this question. I could start about the game's unique form of storytelling, or its fascinating concept of producing lore, or its riveting fighting mechanics, but I'd rather take a step back and look at it from a game design perspective. Specifically, I'm going to discuss the formula to which the developers used to entice the player into the game. I've come to call it the Dark Formula. We'll start off with the first two steps in the formula, beginning with Dread. This starts right off the bat when the game begins, where you're thrust into a dark world where you're imprisoned, then freed, then chased by a demon, who probably kills you a couple of times, then you find the guy who freed you, and then he dies, and then you have to kill the very horrifying demon that chased you in the first place, which may or may not even be possible for you. It's pretty much the definition of dread. Now, the next step comes shortly after, and this step is called Accomplishment, where after many attempts to kill the demon, you've died many times, but then one attempt, you're finally successful. You then get to exit this awful prison and then proceed to escape to a land unknown. After killing your first true enemy, you're just filled with so much accomplishment that you're actually driven to continue on to see what befalls you. The game spirals between these first two steps several times, leading the character on with dread, but then presenting accomplishment to keep them going. Eventually, this goes on for so long that you begin to finally dip into the third step. Now, many would expect this step to be called Rage, for many obvious reasons.
The point is, this game is really hard.
However, I believe it is Resolve, because only with the strongest will and the desire to keep on playing can you ever hope to beat the game. I mean, to overcome the dread, to obtain the accomplishment. This is what Dark Souls really is, and the biggest accomplishment comes when your resolve is put to the greatest test and you win. You beat it. And I think this is why we love Dark Souls so much. Oh wait, I've forgotten the final step. The final step is called Kilter. Now, for those who are wondering what that is, it's pretty much a fancy word for complete and utter nonsense. And despite how dark this game is, it's very much capable of producing large amounts of Kilter. Just see for yourself. Yeah. So thank you all for watching, and have a Souls day.